Good morning. How are we? Hope we're okay. Good morning. Hello. Good morning, everyone. How are you? Hi, how you doing? How is everybody? Hope you're all okay. Good morning. Oh, I just love that I recognise so many names. So many of you have been joining in for years as well. I love it. How are you all? Good morning. Happy Monday. I'm not quite ready this morning. There's a surprise. My food delivery just came, so I've just been frantically putting away all the frozen stuff. So I hope you're all right. I was hoping to do my hair before coming on live this morning, but I haven't, so it's just wet and tied back. But anyway, good morning. So, I don't know if you saw, someone saying, no way, I've just ordered this book this morning. So you must not be signed up to our emails, because if you want to be ahead of the game, if you want to know what activities are coming on a Sunday evening, yes, you will receive an email into your inbox. I've got no words this morning. I'm trying to think of too many things while speaking. You will receive an email into your inbox, and it gives you a little ideas sheet, a play plan for the week of what we're doing. So you will have seen, if you're on our email list, The Tiger Who Came to Tea is the book that we're doing this week, because I don't know if you're aware, this week is National Storytelling Week, so a great excuse for us to tell stories with our little ones, because as we know, it's just so important. So yes, get doing lots of stories this week, whether it's telling stories, making up stories. I missed the start. Which book? Email. Make sure you're on our email list. It's playhooray.co.uk. Go on and make sure you've signed up, and then you will get a play plan every Sunday night with what's coming up for the week and what we're doing. So yeah, definitely make sure you're on that list. And if you're not, go check your junk mail because they often go in there. So yeah, this is the book that we're doing this week, which is a really nice one because it's National Storytelling Week. And this week, tomorrow, it is the Lunar New Year, also known as the Chinese New Year, and this year is the year of the tiger. So we very cleverly put the two together, and we decided to explore this story, The Tiger Who Came to Tea. Now that if you don't know it, yes, some people have spotted, yes, that we're linking both together. That's right, because it's a really lovely book that you can do with your little ones. Now then, if you're tuning in this morning and thinking, we don't have that book, don't fear, because if you go on YouTube, more often than not, you can find lots of storybooks being read, or the book being shown, or even animated. You can get lots of lovely versions. So have a little look on YouTube if you don't have this book. Or maybe you could use it as a little excuse to have a little wander down to your local library today and see if you could take it out for the week. Might be a nice idea. Or even just to read tiger books in the library this morning might be a nice activity. So it's a really lovely book that you can do with your little ones, all about a little girl, and the tiger comes to her house. There's a knock at the door, and she opens the door, and there's a lovely tiger, and he has some tea with her mummy, and they have a little tea party. It's very lovely. It's a really gorgeous book. So what I'm going to do is set up a little activity this morning to include our babies, because it is Baby Playing Monday today. So we're going to do a little baby activity. And then tomorrow is Toddler Tuesday. So something that you can maybe do with those who are a little bit more active, and maybe on their feet, and playing in slightly different ways, because it can be quite tricky with toddlers sometimes, can't it? So what I'm doing this morning, I haven't got it ready because I haven't had chance, because our food delivery literally came at 10 to 10. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it together with you while I'm here in the playroom. This is our little play room that we have for both of our boys, both Leo and Mason. Yes, lives are always saved, my love. If you go on IGTV, and because it's Baby Play Monday, they all get saved together, and the toddler ones all get saved together, so you can see the whole series. So they're all there. So this morning, what I've done is I've grabbed our version of this. That's not my tiger. Now you don't have to. You might not have this one, but we have this one, and we're going to use this as a base for making a little story basket or a little treasure basket. I've also been and grabbed out another story that I've got that includes a tiger, because it's really nice that we can notice that, look, he's orange and he's stripy, and there's lots of lovely words that you could use. I don't want to go to bed. This is a really lovely book. If you haven't got it, lots of really repetitive language. It's a gorgeous book that you can do with your little ones. I love this one. But I'm just going to use this and start as a base to use and share with my baby. And what we're going to do is make up a little story basket. Now then, you could maybe work on something, putting together something with stripes. Maybe you could do stripes with your little ones, because the orange and black, the contrast of those could be really visual. So perhaps you could make your own little flashcards, couldn't you? If you've got some orange card, put some black stripes and things on it. But it's really, really sweet. So all I'm going to do, you might see the back of me for a bit, as I'm going to look and grab a basket. What should we use? I'm going to empty out this one. Just put those in there. Okay, so I've just grabbed this basket, a shallow basket. I get these from, it's lovely because it's a nice flat bottom. So if you do have a young child, a baby or a toddler, it's not going to rock over and everything fall out. So it's a nice flat bottom, nice shallow basket. And it's always nice to start and use your book as a little base. It might give you a little bit of inspiration. So we're going to go on the tiger theme. So I'm looking mainly for things that are orange in our playroom. So first of all, I've just grabbed my big box of animals because I knew I'd want to see if we've got a tiger in here, and I'm sure we do, because yesterday we've had a little sort out of our playroom, and I remember thinking, oh, there's a tiger, I'm going to need him. So there we go, already I found myself a lovely little tiger. Now it's all about finding what you've got, just using what you've got. So I've got a lovely tiger, so he'll be nice to do with my story. And then just grabbing anything orange. Now there's some bits that I grabbed out here, which would be really nice to add. And when we're putting a story basket together, or a sensory basket, treasure basket for our little ones, it's nice to have a variety of items. So we're really thinking about our baby's senses, about different textures that they can feel, maybe things that they can smell. It might be nice to have a real orange in there, wouldn't it? Some fresh fruit for them to smell, and maybe have a little lick as well, because we want to alert all their senses. So I've got a lovely orange bin here, which will be nice for hiding things in. I'm just thinking, actually, I've got my sensory scarf somewhere. It will be nice to add one of those in as well. I'll have to dig that out. I think that might be in the cupboard. So I've got something here that we could maybe hide the tiger inside. Maybe you've got any little orange cups or plates, anything like that. And like, oh, there's a tiger inside my box. It's just a little orange recycling bin. I've got my tiger. I've got a little plastic hammer here, nice and hard, and something that they could hold on to. I've also grabbed this, it's an ice cube mold, but it's nice and squidgy. It's quite a soft feeling, and it's going to squeeze and squish, and they're going to be able to hold that and play with that in their hands. Now I'm going to have a quick look around. I've just spotted, actually, I've never noticed this, our little wheelie ride-on is actually a tiger. Perfect. So we're going to grab that, and it's amazing. Once you get started, it's quite addictive, because you will spend the rest of the day spotting things that are either orange or tiger related, and you'll be like, oh, that's a good one to add to the box. Oh, that's a good one we could add to the box. Now, something that I like to do is to grab one of our sensory bottles. So I've just got a little bottle here. Now this is actually one I made up last week. If you saw, we were exploring temperatures with our babies. We were doing hot, warm and cold. And we filled this one up. It's just got what they're called, reusable ice cubes in there. But it's nice and orange, so we could have that. Or maybe you could just mix up some orange water. Or maybe you've got some orange lentils, which would be nice. You could also add in some black ones as well, couldn't you? Or some black buttons, so you can have something for them to shake and to roll and to play with. So I've got a little orange bottle there. So already, I have grabbed 5 things. Now, you don't need loads. Don't feel like you need to fill loads and loads and loads. Now then, these bottles, we get lots of questions about these. These I got from Home Bargains. They only sell them every so often, not all the time. However, if you get an innocent smoothie bottle, they are very similar. They're a great size. I think they have a white lid and work really well, because I haven't seen these in Home Bargains for a long time. So, but any little herb container, anything like that, any little ones are a really nice size to use. So yeah, that's where these are Home Bargains, but I haven't seen them for ages. It's normally the summertime that they're out. So I've just got 5 things in my box for now. I'm going to see if there's a little bit more just to give you some inspiration. But I would say, particularly with a little one, 3, 5. For some reason I always like to do odd numbers. 3, 5, 7. I wouldn't do more than 6 or 7 items. Otherwise, as you know, it becomes overwhelming. It's almost too much. But I'm going to keep going. Oh, thank you, Beatrix. He's saying that Tropicana bottles are good too. There you go. Thank you very much for sharing. That is the whole point of this community, that we all share with each other. Good morning, Samantha. I'm sorry. I've just seen that you said good morning on Facebook. Good morning. Sorry about that. So I'm going to have a quick look and see what else I've got that I could add to my basket just to inspire our play. But like I said, don't feel like you need loads and loads. However, it is addictive once you start looking, and you will find lots of different things. So I'm just looking in our sets of what we've got. I've got in here, I've got something nice and spiky. So they would be quite good to see. It's like the claws, isn't it? So I've got a nice orange cone there. I have got a little orange egg there. He'd be quite cute, and he's nice because he makes a little noise if you've got any of the eggs in there as well. What else have I got? Oh, I've got some of our orange magnets. Have I got an orange one? No. What else have I got? Oh, I've got something up here that's orange. So you just start looking around and seeing what you've got that is orange or black and white stripy, something like that, that you could find and have a look. Now then, I'm just going to see. Already I'm looking at my mega blocks. You could pick out just some of the orange blocks in there. Particularly if you've got an older baby or a toddler, that would be a nice one to do. One of my bags. Don't know if you've ever seen this tip before. These are fruit bags. You know, they're reusable fruit bags you get in the supermarket. I use them for storing my toys. So this is my, can you see? Shall I just spin it round? This is my toy box, and I have things in bags, and I have them in here so that I can see what I've got, but it keeps them as a collection. So I'm just quickly looking to see if I've got any orange scarves, but I don't. These are ties and ribbons. I don't think I've got an orange one. But I can keep looking. I do have my scarf somewhere. 1 second. Here we go. We must have an orange scarf in here. So, and again, drawstring brag. I just find them so handy. There we go. I knew I had an orange one. Someone just asked a question. Could I include orange vegetables and fruits? Absolutely. Yes. Like I said, it's about alerting all their senses. So things like foods and fruits and herbs, they offer the smells as well and taste. So yeah, slices of orange, let them lick and taste and touch and squeeze an orange. Maybe you've got carrots and they get all sorts. Absolutely, yeah, no reason not to. So I've got our lovely orange scarf. As you know, I'm a big fan of these sensory scarves, really nice. And particularly the fact I've got a hoop lends itself to some nice threading. I've got a little container, so it means that I can stuff it inside there, doesn't it? It also means that I can use it for playing with my tiger, and we can play things like hiding the tiger under the scarf, and you can practice all that positional language like under and over, and he's hiding behind the scarf. You could do lots of different things like that as well, couldn't you? So there you go, just a few different items. Now then, I've not really had a good look because I've been on to you guys. Like I said, the orange building blocks would be nice as well. But just a little collection there is really enticing for our little ones. And it's amazing. Just sometimes grouping things together that have a theme, like a colour, it can just make them really inviting and appealing. And I'm sure they've seen these things many, many times over before. But there's no reason why you can't play with them. And it just makes it a bit exciting. And it's quite nice for you. Maybe during nap time today, could you go and grab, like I've done now, how long have we been on? 10 minutes, and grab a few items. Like I said, you don't need loads. Just a few items. Too many can be overwhelming. Just a few items that are orange that you could put together, make a little collection, and then you can explore with it with your baby. Now, not just today. Like I always say, it's not just today. You can repeat this activity. Now that I've put this basket together, I can use this with Leo, with my baby, for at least this week, maybe 2 weeks. Honestly, you don't need to be setting something up every single day. Keep repeating it. The repetition is really good for our babies. Repetitive play. Let them keep coming back to it lots of different ways. On other days, they might pick one item. On another day, they might pick another. Some days they're tired. Some days they're not in the mood to concentrate. But some days they are. So once you've put a little collection together, it's taking me 5-10 minutes. Keep it. Keep going back to it because it's really, really good for them. Helps them embed all those lovely skills, master lots of new skills, but also gain lots of confidence. I know what to do with this. I know what I'm going to play with this. Or it maybe makes them try something new that they've never done before. So it's all really good for them. So I'm going to leave it there then, guys. I hope that's helpful. So this morning we have been exploring, because all week we are doing the Tiger Who Came for Tea. So I've got out my baby touchy-feely book that's related to tigers. And I've put together a little story treasure basket all around the theme of orange. Now then, like I said, if you haven't got the book, maybe you could have a little look on YouTube and it can be read to you, or you can have a go at retelling it to your baby, or why not use it as an excuse to head down to your local library and see if they've got it in, or some tiger books in that you can have read there, or bring them home for the week and have them at home and explore them together. I'll be back tomorrow for Toddler Tuesday, where I'll be doing another activity, but more at a toddler's level that they can get involved in, and just another way of making our stories interactive and bringing them to life, because it's really important. We're going to be doing lots of things around tigers and around the Lunar New Year, around stories this week. There's just so much going on. It's so exciting. And like I said, my final reminder, if you're not on our email list, make sure you are, or make sure they're not going in your junk box, because we send these out on a Sunday night, and lots of people this morning were like, I'd love to have joined this one. So you definitely can. Please make sure you're in the list, and then you're always ahead of the game and you know what's coming. All right, I'm going to end there then, guys. Have a lovely day. Do check out all our baby play prompts on the Play Hero website, and yeah, have lots of fun with your baby today. See you later. Bye guys, happy playing.